Okay, hello and hi. So we are from group 63, LAX2047, Poetry Society. Yeah. So before we for this week, we would like to continue for our group discussion 3. Before we start, we would like to introduce first. Let's start for Aziz.
My name is Muhammad Haziq bin Azhar. My metric number is 193182.
My name is Muhammad Iqbal bin Roslan, and my metric number is 192005.
My name is Muhammad Akmal Arif. My metric number is 191926.
My name is Muhammad Akmal Arman. My metric number is 194350.
My name is Muhammad Azman Adham bin Azharuddin. My matrix number is 193184.
My name is Noor Azrahi bin Nogaden. My metric number is 192383.
So before we start, we all going to recite the poem read by Jane Taylor. The title is The Poverty. I saw an old cottage of clay, and only of mud was the floor. It was all falling into decay, and the snow drifted in at the door. Yet there a poor family dwelt in a hovel so dismal and rude. And though knowing hunger they felt, they had not a morsel of food.
The children were crying for bread, and to their poor mother they had run. "Oh, give us some breakfast," they said. Alas, their poor mother had none.
She viewed them with looks of despair. She said, and I am sure it was true, "It is not for myself that I care, but my poor little children for you."
Oh, then let the wealthy and gay but see such a hovel as this, that in a poor cottage of clay they may know what true misery is, and what I may have to bestow. I never will squander away, while many poor people I know around me are wretched as they.
Okay, Aziz. I want to ask you a question. What do you understand about the first two stanza?
So, from my opinion, what I understand from the first two stanza that I have read, that this family is living in hardship, where their place of living, where the cottage is really simple, that the construction can be destroyed easily, where the place they are living is not comfortable, with the floor of mud and nothing inside, no entertainment, no either a piece of food. From the second stanza and the last sentence, they had not a morsel of food, even not a piece of food they have for their family in the place that they are living. Besides that, they didn't have any entertainment for their family. They just living in their cottage with nothing. They have nothing, their family. That's what I understand from the first two stanza.
Good understanding. Okay, next Azrael, I want to ask you, what do you think about the next two stanza?
Okay, firstly I will talk about the definition of the poverty. So, basically the poverty is lack of certain amount of material possession or money or food. Basically it's a living things, right? But from this poem, it shows that this family is very absolute poverty. So it's very poor. So that means that this family is completely lack of basic needs, living things, food. Like I say that like their house is show that the construction is very easily to destroy. There is no entertainment. There is no food for them to eat, to stay healthy, to continue their life in this world. So, but even though they are very poor, there are some. This family shows that there are some feeling between them to take care of them, to take care of each other member. So it shows that every woman has feelings. So that's for my opinion.
Thank you, Azrael. Azmir, can you discuss about the last two stanza?
Okay, what I understand about the last two stanza, that the what author say that let the wealthy engage. So it means that the woman's hopes that the rich and happy see how economy and how poverty is affecting the economy and children and the families, because in this stanza said that in a poor cottage of clay, the cottage are made by the clay, right?
Yes.
By the clay. So, and then towards the end, that the woman come across, they said that she said that she will not leave and will stay and help the community of the people in the poverty people. So I think the author is trying to send a message that if we community open our eyes and take second to recognize all the poverty, we can make a difference in the child and our life.
Thank you, Azmir. I noticed most of you guys are understanding this poem, but for me, there are many new words are new to us, such as hovel, dismal, knowing, and squander. I will explain to you guys about the meaning that the word I said before. Okay, first, hovel. It is mean that it is simply constructed dwelling, like hut, like
Like a small hut.
a small hut. Next, dismal. It means causing depression. Next, knowing means distressing. Lastly, squander. In stanza 5, line 6, it means waste something unnecessary. So I would like to pass about the discussion to Arman.
So there are several words that I wish to give meanings of. One of them is morsel. So morsel actually means a small piece of amount of food, only a mouthful of food. So in this case, the family does not even have a small mouthful of food for them to eat. Yeah. Next is gay. So as we know, gay are usually used for people with same sexual orientation. But in this case, in our case, gay actually means happy. Yes. So let the wealthy and gay means let the rich and happy know the complications that this family are having. Next is dwell. So dwell means to stay or live in that particular area or particular housing. Okay. So moving on to discussion about our book. So the writer went to great length to describe her experience and observation about the conditions the family are living in. Basically, they are living at the very minimum level of lifestyle. So the lifestyle is very basic. They do not, as Hanzik mentioned just now, they do not have any kind of entertainment. The only entertainment is being hungry. So that's not a very that is not entertainment actually. Yeah. So this poem only describe the complication at a small scale, but at a global scale, we know that many people are living in poverty. Millions, even billions. Perhaps Razi could explain further about the global issue regarding poverty.
So about the global issue about the poverty,
Yes.
actually what I found that half of the world, half of people in the world are living in poverty actually. So it is equal to 3 billion people actually.
3 billion people.
Yeah, 3 billion people. So he stated that for our people that living in poverty, they only spend less than 2.5 USD for only a day, which means that 2.5 USD is equal to RM 10 ringgit in Malaysia.
10 ringgit Malaysia.
Yeah, 10 ringgit Malaysia. So
Azmin, how much do you spend a day on food?
I spend about a day at the breakfast I spend about 4 ringgit.
4 ringgit.
Lunch about 5 ringgit
5 ringgit.
and dinner about 5 ringgit.
5 ringgit. So altogether it's 40.
40.
yeah,
40
you see
ringgit
that-
just for one person.
yeah, you see that Azmin spend for 40 ringgit for a day, but they only spend for 10 ringgit for a day only. That's for only one people. But based on this poem, actually when they have a family that only have one people to support for their family, it does not enough for 10 ringgit to support all of the family, because we have a lot of basic needs that in our life. For example, food, clothes, and our house for living, right? So 10 ringgit does not enough to support all of things, to buy all of the things for me. So if let's say that, but the interesting that for our Malaysia, even though that we always see that there is a lot of people living in hardship, we always see that people living beside the road only, sleep everywhere that they want. But for Southeast Asia, Malaysia have the lowest poverty, lowest number of poverty in Southeast Asia. So that's all I know about the global issue.
Yeah, that's actually the lowest rate in Malaysia. That is something that we should be grateful for. It means that we have a very, maybe a moderate quality of life as compared to other countries in the world. As we know that maybe in Africa they do not have enough to eat to live off their life.
Yeah, but sometimes that I heard about other people that have traveled around the world that say that some of the country people had to eat poop of the cow, you know, in order to
survive.
every day.
How do we eat the poop? the
Even they don't have it to provide the poop.
Yeah.
I think the same way.
Yeah.
I think the same way.
So, does anyone want to add something else?
For Arman summarize.
Nah, I think that's for me.
Azmi, do you wish to add anything to this poem, to our discussion?
Before Arman going to summarize, I want to add something that every people want to live in comfortable living and shelter, right? So I think government in every country must take action. Yeah, must involve in and doing a survey. Take how many people that living in hardship and living with not enough food supply and not having a proper shelter. So the government should give them proper shelter and food supply so that they can live like normal people. They can enjoy like normal people lifestyle.
So basically in this poem, as I've stated just now, the writer tried to describe her experience about his family lifestyle. So perhaps apart from the government providing support to these families and other families that are having these kind of issues, perhaps do you think education could play a role in improving their lifestyle?
For me, education is important. It's no solution to solve the poverty, but in order to do that, they also need money to pursue education.
So I guess that is actually there are 4 basic needs to be counted to. One is food, shelter, food, shelter, clothing, and lastly, education. So that is all from us. Thank you and see you again.
Okay, bye.